Coming up, thousands of pensioners to be better off under changes to be announced in the federal budget. A backlog of road repairs and raising awareness of brain cancer.
This is WIN News.
Tonight, BHP Billiton shareholders vote on a demerger, what it means for Illawarra coal. A huge backlog of repair works for the region's roads. And raising awareness for rare brain cancers. Good evening, I'm Kerryn Johnston.
I'm Geoff Phillips. Also tonight, a retailer's unusual ploy to lure shoppers.
And how protein powder shut down a busy Wollongong mail centre.
It first came to the region in the 1930s, but now BHP Billiton has called it quits on the Illawarra. After a shareholder vote, Illawarra Coal and BHP have demerged. Illawarra Coal will now become part of the newly formed company South 32 in a move that's likely to see dozens of jobs go from the region. Still to come on WIN News, a woman shares her battle with brain cancer.
And the young Wollongong band, which is gaining a following on the other side of the world.
Welcome back to WIN News. A 24-year-old man has been charged in the state's Central West for 3 armed robberies near Wollongong earlier this year. Police allege in February the man held up a convenience store in Warilla before fleeing with cash. It's alleged he also robbed a Warilla beauty salon. A month later, police allege he entered a video store in Warrawong with a stun gun before leaving with a sum of cash. The man was arrested at a home near Coonabarabran yesterday afternoon, where it's alleged drugs were also seized.
The South Coast Labor Council has taken aim at shipping companies rorting migrant workers. The Labor Council says there's evidence major shipping companies are continuing to underpay workers in a bid to cut costs. It also says in the past many of these ships have docked at Port Kembla unchecked.
Whether it's Port Kembla or whether it's Port Botany, Brisbane or in Fremantle, the exploitation of international labour and the robbing of Australian seafarers of their jobs must stop.
In 2013, 11 men aboard an Egyptian coal carrier went on strike at Port Kembla after claims they'd been deprived of food, drink and pay.
Around 1,600 Australians are diagnosed with brain cancer every year, yet survival rates have remained relatively unchanged for over 3 decades. In a bid to raise more money for research and find a cure, Wollongong will host the 3rd Blue Mile Dash next month. Sport is next with Amy, and a quiet Dragons winger with a big smile speaks out.
That's who's coming up next. Ito Nabuli opens up about his time with the club and representing Fiji. Plus, Travis Smythe ready to hit the greens against the world's best amateur golfers.
A Current Affair is next on Gem.
In sport, after making his first media appearance on WIN TV's The Footy Show last week, St George Illawarra winger Ito Nabuli has finally broken his silence in Dragons camp. The Fijian flyer is a silent achiever on the wing and says he's learning more and more about the game every day. And that is tonight's sport, Geoff.
Thank you, Amy. The weather details are coming up right after the break. Well, a cold but clear autumn day today as we have a look at the satellite. Low cloud across southern parts of New South Wales and a moist southwesterly airflow is barely causing a few isolated showers. Skies are mostly clear in the north and east of the Great Dividing Range as the air dries out, leading to cool nights. To the synoptic chart, onshore winds generated from a large high-pressure system will cause showers along the Queensland, South Australia and WA coast while bringing generally settled weather inland. Temperature-wise today, Wollongong peaked at 19, Bowral 6 to 11, Nowra 18, 20 the top in Ulladulla, Bateman's Bay and Maria, Narooma 17, 19 for Bega, Merimbula 20 degrees and Eden 21. The forecast for the Illawarra and the Highlands, a sunny Friday with westerly winds up to 25 kilometres an hour, becoming light in the evening. For the south coast, a sunny day, winds northwest to southwesterly at 15 to 20 kilometres an hour, becoming light in the afternoon. Seas running at 1 to 2 metres on a similar swell. The first tide tomorrow is the low at 5:15. The high comes rolling in at 11:15. Tops for tomorrow, 21 in Eden, Merimbula and Bega, 19 for Narooma and Maria, Bateman's Bay 20, Ulladulla and Nowra 19, Bowral 15, Wollongong 11 to 19. Further ahead, fine on Saturday, a windy Mother's Day, fining up again on Monday. And that is WIN News for Thursday the 7th of May.
To view some of our reports, visit the WIN News Illawarra Facebook page.
Join us for the All Australian News at midnight and, of course, again tomorrow for the best 90 minutes of news from 6. Good night.
Good night.
This has been a WIN News presentation from WIN, Australia's #1 regional television network.